Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips.
Let's bring out the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation. And now Dallas' starting group. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Gm83. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Cade Cunningham. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, BA, you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. Very little room for error.
Vassell against Bane. Wagner for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Outside Garland. Over Cunningham. Fades away. And Drummond with the finish. Drummond's got his second bucket on the night.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Bane finds Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
Pass to Kessler. Poke loose. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo against Hartenstein. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Anunoby. Garland feeling it out a bit. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Wagner for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Dallas leading by 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Garland against Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. On the wing, Bane. He's watched by Cunningham. Bane, no good. Thunder trail by 5. Takes one from 10 feet and too long on the shot. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Now Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hurdle's checked in for Kessler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Hartenstein. Joe's checked in for Wagner. And Gillespie is subbed in for Kate Cunningham. Dallas leading by 7. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Hurdle finds Kuzma. Here's Gillespie. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the basket by Joe.
Do not give Isaiah Joe a window for three-point baskets. He will take them.
McConnell outside. Shot from 12. And he buries his first look.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Vassell against Anunoby. Kuzma. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Okogie. Still without a bucket. No good on the shot. Joe with the defensive effort. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Hurdle in the post. Fires it, and the shot is good off the backboard.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Hurdle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Yabusele, defended by Kuzma. Pass to Anunoby. McConnell with it. Back to Richards. Oh, swiped away. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Defensive foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the evening. Man, he's checked in for Vassell.
Foul. At the line for your Thunder, Gillespie. One shot.
The Mavericks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Now here's Anunoby, covered by Joe. Now here's Anunoby. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Okogie. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Dallas on top. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for OKC. They trail by 3. Minnesota will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Darius Garland. Desmond Bane is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's fresh in at the 5. Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet. And a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
Here's Wagner. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
McConnell passes to Bain. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Mann. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 4. Again, Oklahoma City.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Stolen by Bain. To the middle. Here's Fresh. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And what I like about Bain, he sees the floor well, and he's so unselfish.
Knocks it loose. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Mavericks ball.
As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at the Mavericks. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Checking out Dallas, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's Wagner. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
McConnell passes to Bain. Out to the wing. Here's Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, BA, that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Different look for Oklahoma City. He's checked in for Kessler. Kuzma comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Vassell in for Mann. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Kuzma down low. Richards is there. Kuzma, that's good.
Well, that's about intensity and focus by Kyle Kuzma. He refuses to be impeded.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gillespie comes in for Cade Cunningham. And Dallas with a change here, too. Okogie's checked in. On defense, the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Kuzma, covered by Richards. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
A soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Here's Okogie. Now here's Drummond. Pass to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Okogie. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Vassell outside. Outside Joe. Here's Gillespie.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's not going to go for him. Garland with the defensive effort.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, wing defenders in the league, you almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And he can't get the first one. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Joe, the pass to Gillespie. Drummond against Pirtle. Stolen by Drummond. Now here's Garland, tightly guarded. Back to Anunoby. Shoots over Vassell. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Outside Garland. Back to Anunoby. Here's Yabusele, 6 on the shot clock. Over Vassell. Yabusele, look that. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Garland. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside. Anunoby passes to Garland. Back to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead, a nice show of force by them. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
They're going to work in the paint, doing a great job. Good portion of their offense is generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Wagner is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Vassell in a 2-guard. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Oh, Giannis working inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Hartenstein finds Wagner. Vassell against Bain. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. The three ball, no problem for Cade.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Vassell against Bain. Anunoby for three. Fires in the triple. Anunoby's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Cunningham. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, an encouraging sign. When Cunningham is dialed in from deep, he's dangerous.
And Dallas calls time here.
He's got features coming your way, fans. Who needs one? Make some noise!
And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Second, the Mavericks. Oklahoma City in 5th.
Well, each of these teams play physical basketball, hitting the offensive glass.
Garland, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Anunoby. And it's Garland on the drive. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Cunningham, and there's a whistle.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
For your Oklahoma City, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
The Thunder making a switch here. Mann's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Richards is checked in for Drummond. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Bain. Kessler with a rebound.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Oklahoma City now. The Mavericks lead by 6.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Cunningham passes to Mann. There's the block. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
This is something I'd love to see Kessler continue to do, right? Use that big frame to get the whistle.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
Both free throws good from Kessler. Here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Pass to Bain. Now Garland. Richards, the pass to Anunoby. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Mann. And here's Hartenstein. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Cunningham's got 15 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And Anunoby for three. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Man, misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the three with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
And the Thunder call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Garland against Cunningham. Back to Kuzma. For three. Hits the trifecta. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Releases. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
To the inside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Cunningham. Man, is Cunningham talented.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Garland against Cunningham. On the wing, Bain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
And such a unique player. Bain is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
So for Oklahoma City, Vassell, he's checked in for Wagner, and Gillespie is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Thunder trail by 8. Here's Gillespie. Outside Joe, pass to Kuzma. Mavericks with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Fresh. That one's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Outside Bain. Outside Garland to the paint. From downtown. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Andre Drummond is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Desmond Bain. And it's Garland in at the 1. Joe, the pass to Vassell. Kessler with it. Drummond defending. Garland against Cunningham. Ooh, difficult shot for Cunningham in tight.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Down low. Here's Bane. Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Vassell passes to Cunningham. Back to Vassell. Puts up a deep three. Mavericks with a rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Mavericks lead by 16. Outside Anunoby. There's the drive. And it's Dallas scoring again.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Vassell passes to Hartenstein. There's Cunningham with a 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Franz Wagner checked in for Oklahoma City. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
They cleared for takeoff. Mr. Bane rising.
Vassell passes to Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Vassell's shot is good.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
Garland, the pass to Bane. To the inside. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Drummond. And the Mavericks lead by 18. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Vassell passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Garland. Cunningham against Garland, and it's Cunningham missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Wagner with it. Cunningham outside. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Cunningham against Garland. Outside Anunoby.
2 minutes.
Outside Bane. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Down by 15. The offensive rebound. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Some room here for Bane. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Thunder call time here. They're down by 17. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, OG Anunoby.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, he'd been struggling a lot in the past few games. Good to see him bounce back with such a strong effort here tonight. From 13, and it's rejected.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for OG Anunoby.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Kuzma for three, and the three-pointer goes.
Boy, being shot ready on the catch, Kyle Kuzma making it look easy.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.